Political drama in Spalding County takes a new twist tonight. A civil rights group is now calling for Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to step down. And this all started Tuesday when Raffensperger called for the county's election director, Marcia Ridley, to resign following issues with the voting machines there on Election Day. Raffensperger says the problems in Spalding stem from serious management issues and poor decision making. That is a quote. He says Ridley told elections workers to use provisional ballots instead of emergency ones, possibly violating state law, and claims she spread misinformation about the voting machines. But now community members are coming to Ridley's defense.
What we do know is the machines were not working. And we know that Ms. Ridley had nothing to do with the machines not working.
The Urban Outreach Association says county Republicans are working with Raffensperger to oust Ridley, and they want the Secretary of State to resign. Ridley says she has support of the Spalding County Elections Board.